Okay. I'm here. And we're ready to start. So I'll get in. And I will start. Well, do we have anything in there that I missed? No. So we're good. Probably gonna bring Godot. And there we go. But there are probably a lot of new things that I'm not really aware of. That should be fine. So I'm gonna watch the tasks a little bit. Okay, so I guess that's improvement to already existing features. Okay, so make a more complex crafting system. Make so that every tier has solid array of textures. Oh. Tier 1. It is real to make forge rate from now will be calculated from parts. Also, if it's real, it will be handy to maintain part stats from dictionaries. You don't need to save crafted to a state. On reopening the game, crafting area will be automatically cleared. Which means collected. Try to realize my crafted foods formation panel. It has animation, but we have to have separately from crafting animation, so you can skip stats panel and collect button. Alright. So we have quite a few tasks. Ready. Might you move away? Okay, so let's see crafting scene. What do we have here? What is this? Panel background. Margin container. So is that the information actually? Let's start looking at the game when it's like right now. That's the first pane, obviously. Alright, let's go crafting. Alright, and the information should appear here. Because here we have this progress bars. Okay. So we should have a script there. Sort of. Okay. Well, there shouldn't be a problem there, I guess. So did you try to add something? Okay, so that's UI. Wait, what? Um, crafting scene. Yes, but it's the script. It's not the script, so it's fine. Crafting animation, scene, view, crafting scene GD. So I have a new panel. And we have an animation. Okay. So what about this one? Right, so we have crafted sword info. Why is update sword removed? That's odd. Oh, it's at the top. But we have a weight. We have a weight, but nothing. So I guess it's probably the crafted sword information thing happening. Crafted sword info. And hi, Lakiva. Nice to see you, nice to meet you, I guess. I think it's the first time. How long have you been working on this project, you ask? 2 days? 3 days? So yeah, well, don't rely on gitkraken, just learning to use it. Now, right now what I'm doing is I'm watching what's updated. So this allows me to know what's different from the last time. This is a new. This is gitkraken doing it for you. There's a function with animation that you can delete. I guess that's this one. Because it's not called anywhere. I mean, I don't think it is. But yeah, there's this wait 2 seconds here. Let's see. This animation. Yeah. So I would say that in this animation here, I would add a new track. There was an anim function after timer. Nope. How do I add a track? There. Property track. Panel background. Okay. So we're gonna insert a key. At 0 becomes true. Progress looks very good for 3 days. Yeah, that's when you mix and match different skills, like visual skills and programming skills. So what about you? What are you doing? Like, do you work on a specific game dev project, or you're just roaming around? I think it could hide. I would say that, okay, so this right there, I don't think it's called anywhere. I'm just gonna remove that. Value track visible must have at least one key to yes. So we would have something like a new function, like display craft info. Would grab this BG animation. And the thing is that it is, yeah, that's a weird name. Display craft info. I can rename Yudge, I don't know how to do that. Probably like this, yeah. But there's no convention right now, so so this why is it here? I think the game's going through all the animation once when you start. So that here, for example, if we play that, if we play reset, it does nothing. Like, wrong thing. Did it reset? I hate this. I don't think so. I think it should actually be quite useful here. Because, I think it's the first time I'm thinking about having reset useful. Can I copy this and paste it into reset? No. Alright, so I will probably have to make this manually. No. Like size position. Can I copy? No. Okay, the size position. A track of this guy. Size. And no. But the values should be. Okay, I'm gonna type this. Can you type this in the chat? 170, 240. And 185, 122. Yes, there we go. then the crafted sword position is going to be, I have this one. Okay. We should be able to go back to reset. Size, insert key. So 0. Wait, so the size is probably 170 to 40. This one should be position. And then we need to add a track. I need to move this wood. Craft this wood. Okay. So position. And that's right, that's correct. Okay, so I guess that resets plays by default. Yes. So we're gonna have craft. And now we just need to make this happen, but the shrine is oddly set here. So that's correct. At the moment. And all we have to do is to make sure that answered collected. We'll have hide craft info. No. Okay. Let's do this differently. So update craft info. I could be having like a toggle boolean. Like toggle. It's really cool. So with toggle, we do that. As we reset, we could technically save this animation. Yeah, I didn't change much. Now this should be private, technically. Sword info animation. Panel background. Looks like it's never used. Yep. By the way, does it recognize the animation now? If I go play. Yep. So we should play reset. I think it's like this. Looks like it. Well, what did I do? Animation. Yes, that's just reset. Okay. Why twice though? This will allow us to toggle crafting flow to false. So there's the shine thing. And when we correct it, it goes away. So now we just have to take care of the text. Maybe that's something you could do. Like updating this animation so that it fits to your liking. So that, for example, the shine could move as well. I'm gonna actually do it because that's the kind of thing I don't really know how to do. So it could be interesting learning that. Shine here. Keys are also in inspector to animate. Oh yeah, I think that's a thing. I never used that. If I go in shine, where's shine? Then I find position. So what? What do I do with that? Oh, wait a second. Click on key. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem to work. That's the key. Okay, now it works. The position. Yeah, it does nothing. It literally does nothing. Well, rotation it does, but I think it's to create a key. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's try this shrine position. Let's go mine. Wow, perfect. That's a lot of damage though. Oh, okay, you made random. Why is it not going in a good direction? Did I mess it up? Wait, oh, did you make me reset the things I... Huh. And actually, maybe it's like just gonna be... Oh... It's going to be different. Because the sword is not in the same container as the shine, is it? Oh, the shine is here. So it is in sword display area. Crafted sword as well. But it doesn't have the same. But that's the position of it. Okay, how do I get rid of you? Oh, you got it. What's wrong? Background animation set should be good. Oh, this warning is going to bug me forever now. Oh, hi Shine. You can as well delete Shine track from crafting items. I don't think so. Oh, cool. Nothing works now. That's because there's a safe sword. I don't understand why it should be... Like, it was loading already. Mm-hmm. That was weird. Okay, so the problem is if you have the sword loaded. You have a sword loaded for some reasons. The animation is somewhere else. There's no shine. Cool. Okay, so what is the last thing? Animation, process short, couldn't resolve shine. One 1.4. Here we have 0 and 1.4 visible. Delete this track and add it to panel info anim. Why? Also, why is this button acting weird? Yeah, we still have this problem. So, it's probably a problem of the animation resetting. But once food crafted, we have the animation. Can do something differently. No, there it is, fixed. I think I'm gonna save. I don't want to break everything again. Make the shine be behind the sword. Zoop. So, process no background animation. We kind of need to have the this contains everything, right? So we'll add a track, I guess. Oh no, wait a second. VBox container. Here we have all the info. Yeah. So that's the sword info. Property track. Sword info. Modulate. Yeah, let's see what this does. Oh, what now? So let's do that again. Modulate. 2 keys. Add 0. Yeah. Yeah, it's correct. So what's the problem now? What, because I moved it right there? This can be serious. This can't be serious. Like, just because I moved the node, I didn't even change the path. I just changed its position in as a child. You know what? At this point, why is it? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. So just moving it, like it's like the animator is choking. Yeah. The thing is that I hate warnings because leaving those is just like they pile up and they end up being very bad. And I don't think like disabling this is gonna be the way ever. But anyway, animation process reset. Why it can't resolve? That's what I don't understand. Because it technically does, right? It does it very well. I don't see any problem. It's like there's no problem. So anyway, we have the crafted sword information. So this here is a texture progress bar. What did I do? Yeah, so we're just gonna grab important things in there. Function ready. Crafting, ref, wood crafted. Okay, so this takes a wood. Yes, that's what I thought. So we're just gonna connect this and update the tables. Hi, so we have Nipple V. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think you're new. I think it's the first time I see you. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Spot on pronunciation. So what are you doing around? Are you a Godot dev? You are a Unity dev, but a game dev enthusiast in general. You don't have game dev. You don't do game dev full time though. You only stream on the weekends. Well, I mean, I'm a Godot game dev. I started on Unity for a little while. But then I tried Godot and I preferred it. So, Godot now. And yeah, I'm pretty much a full-time game dev slash video making. I'll go check your streams right now because I will forget otherwise. Okay, I mean that's... don't have the correct channel name. You'd have to give your channel name somewhere because just like... oh, did I just write it wrong? Maybe that's because I typed it wrong. Oh yeah, I just typed it wrong. Okay, I will be checking that later. And yeah, for how long I've been doing this? Godot, it's been a year. And Unity, I worked on it like less than a year on it. I just did a little bit. I did one tutorial and I tried to make a few very basic clicker game. Is everything good, you're asking? Right now I'm seeing that there's no name in a SWOD. So that will be added immediately. I will put that higher. Yes, we have the name. We have the info portrait or not. Let's bring this little guy here. For tier 1 it will be Iron Sword. Eh. So we'll add the sword damage. Oh, you've done the Discord? Yes, it's gonna be easier this way. Are you, well, technically you are working on a project right now if you're streaming. If you want to talk about that, feel free to do that. Oh yeah, cool. Forgot about that. Animation warning goes insane. Yes, I can't. I will flip the table if they continue. Alright, so we will probably have to rethink the entire system for getting the names and the textures. Can we use round when swords count its damage? We could, but since it is going from 0 to 10, the decimal is like, it can be a lot. Because I have between, yeah, we could go to a 9% difference. Is that 9? Yeah, at the moment we should make backer for game. What do you mean? The buttons are... they are lost. Really, those two guys, they don't know where they are. Love bubble shooter? Me too. Is that classic puzzle game where you pop bubbles? Yeah, by matching colors. Got hooked on Facebook and decided to make a top-down isometric game based on it. What do you think? If you have like a completely different, I mean, slightly different concept than just a fixed screen, that could be interesting to see what you can do with that. The scene is incomplete? I don't know. I didn't touch this. It's those two guys. Bubble Tongue Frenzy? I guess like the hardcore version of Bubble Witch, I guess. That's just a button, right? It's not a texture button, so it's probably the theme. If you have touched the theme, I think you have a theme folder. Yes, that's why. Well, that's why we have version control, you know. But it's probably because of the theme. So anyway, let's check the task list again. So make more complex craft system. Make so every tier has solid array of textures to be generated. Tier 1 level 2 weapons be generated with 2 textures. Tier 1 level 3 weapons can be generated with 3 textures. So at this point, if you want to do that, I guess you will have to create a part resource. Because there are different things connected to what a part is. A part is a texture, but it is a forge level, which is something else you talked about. Yes, forge rate will now be calculated from parts, so you need to create resources for that. What did I do? Wait, no, that's here. Ah yes, I added this word info. We use Git Kraken. You love that app? Yeah, I understand. Like, it's, in my opinion, a very good version control application. Like, I only tried this one on GitHub Desktop, and it's just so good. Kraken is. I love Kraken. So, alright, let's see scripts. Abstract, create new script. And we will have to make a part. So, is this a part or a sword part? Probably a sword part. So first we'll have probably a tier. Let's just have a name for the sake of, just in case. Yes, with part there's a chance to be armors. Okay. Is this something you can do? Yes, yes, that's something I can do. We'll have a texture. Makes sense. So we will add a forge rate to every part, which is what you wanted to do, I believe. I don't think we need to tie the level, but just in case we could include the level, we never know. I don't think this is going to be necessary. And we probably need to create a database for parts. I think a dictionary could be cool. But yeah, I said a bubble wish, but in 2D isometric. So is it that your character is moving in that game? Maybe you did share something in Discord. Not more than that. Yeah, maybe you could share images of what you're doing. That would make more sense for me right now because I have hard times visualizing this. Why am I exporting? It's not necessary at all. Well, it could be cool to create. No, I don't like to. The static variable. To initialize the fluid parts. Yeah, live stream discussion is probably fitting. Otherwise, the main channel is fine. So I can create a variable which would be like I don't know, sweat parts of 0. We kind of have to find a way to organize the parts. Because we're using a dictionary here, we need a key. So either we have every part having a index key, which could be used as an array in this case. Yeah, maybe an array. Or maybe not. Let me check something. Yeah, it's this one. Alright, so we start with array, and we want find get set fastest by position. So it is the fastest by position. Yeah, so probably we should be using a dictionary here. You got the 999. I think there's still a 100. Because 1000 is necessary for the 10 damages. So maybe I should create the first part, and then you will be creating the other parts. I think that's the way to go. Oh, wait a second. I think we need to have category. We need the type somewhere. Or we could be creating a constructor. That could make sense. Okay, so we have the tier. Level. In fact, I think it could be interesting to have the most likely things at the end. So, the level would be after the name. You would have a texture probably. The forge rate would be there. And I think that's cool. We have the texture, we have the name, and we have pretty much everything. Alright. This way we can just create a new thing. So tier 1. Type.blade. The forge rate, I don't know, I'm gonna go with 25 at the moment. Texture. Technically I want to use load there. So icon. The named is gonna be, I don't know. Named and level are gonna be useless here. Oh, it actually probably fit. It does fit. So this is how you create a part. Right, so that's how you should create parts. You can eventually say that this is the tier 1 sword. And go with tier 1, I don't know, whatever, other sword. And this you should be able to feel properly. So that's for the parts. I'm gonna wait. If I want to do this, I probably have to close Godot. I'm gonna merge that to merge Sable into main. Yep. I'm gonna push this. Okay, and now I should be able to start working on how a recipe works with parts. There's something important though that you have to address. When you say that there are different levels, is it the same blueprint leveling up, or are those two different blueprints? Because it's very, very different. So, let me... Okay, in the task file, right, this right there. I ask for 3. So you say weapons can be generated with only one texture, and then they have 2 parts, and then they have 3 parts. Are those the same recipe, which is just one recipe? Or are those 3 different recipes? Yes, like are those separated recipes? Or is it supposed to be the same, which has the exact same cost? And yeah, it takes only 1 slot, because if you have 3 recipes, they can have different materials, cost materials. And they will take 3 slots. Then the thing is that if you have 1 recipe which can have different levels, then it's slightly complicated, because we have to handle that a little bit, this level complexity in a resource. And if like, right, I don't think much about this. I mean, I don't have any opinion on that. The thing is that if you want the level to be within the recipe, it will complexify the recipe. And if you want the recipes to have different levels, so it's not always 1 to 3, but you have for the latest tier 1 to 10, for example, because for some reasons you want the player to spend more time on tier 10. Yeah, it needs a modular way. Can we make it use more of this resource? The thing is that when you say the question, can we make and something after that, the answer is always going to be yes. There's nothing you can't do. Because the thing is that we have parts, but how are the parts organized? And could be an array of parts. That's I probably want blade first. Okay, we have an idea to simplify things. It could simplify the code, but it could be weird in... because there are levels in parts, in SWOT parts, we could use this system to say that we set the tier and the level of a part, and because of that, we can have all the parts within the same recipe, and if it finds a level which is too high compared to the level of the recipe, it can reject it. Could do something like this. But right now what you need to do is, I mean, what you should be doing as a first priority, I guess. Well, we could work with one recipe. No, that's fine. We can work with one recipe. The thing is that you have to know exactly what index is what part. It's kind of annoying, but that's how it is. Hey Yuri, just passing by. Hope you guys have a nice evening. Doing fine. Still slightly, I don't know, slightly numb these days, but that's fine. Otherwise, yeah, the things are going well. That's why the database helps. No, the database is something that we have to have if you want data in the game. In the first place. Yeah, the animations are pretty cool now. I didn't initialize this. Yep. So let me initialize this thing I'm doing right now. With parts, initialize. It's going to break everything? Probably. No, it's working fine. Yeah. That's correct. Yeah, it's because they are crafted in a way that doesn't require anything else at the moment. From there, I think we just need to change the way that the sword is crafted. Sword craft. I'm gonna create a new function. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have this craft sword. Is it a private repository? I wonder how interactions like this are made. At the moment it's not private because we very poor. I don't know if you can find it from my GitHub page. Maybe you can. Because I'm not hosting it, but since I'm part of it, maybe you can find that I'm collaborating on this. I think I also need to update this word resource. Yeah, everything's broken from this update. Kinda sad. Right, so sword tier. Well, technically I could have this somewhere else. I could have this in sword. So sword dot blade part recipe. The thing is that, yeah, this level thing. Okay. Will I need further instruction and direction? I don't think so. Right now we have a lot of complexities to deal with. Anyway, tag me in Discord if something isn't clear. Yeah, sure. So we will add the forge rate of every part to the sword we create. Sword handle, sword pommel. And we calculate the damage by volume root, third root, cubic root. And that should be the sword. So right now the game is just hyper broken because I changed the resources. Yep. So this script here will become but yeah, now we have a problem of things not existing. Okay. Yes, we create a sword and the recipe is gonna be Just recipe. Okay, next. Really? That's it? Oh yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so we just update the way we find the textures by using the parts we have created. This would quad texture. And this should create something very ugly. Oh, interesting. There was... yeah. Okay, so now we just have to set the textures. So sword parts. I think this is going to be too big. Bro made a lava rectangle. Yeah, isn't it? I'm gonna use blade 1 at the moment. Oh. I hated to have to aim like this. I'm gonna super zoom that. Yeah, it's not gonna help. It slightly does. Oh no, that was... that wasn't the right one. I think it was like this. Okay, let's try. And basically right now we should only be able to craft the same sword again and again. Of forge rate 100. So we technically don't need the 0.1 F anymore. Oh, the S was important. So we have the sword damage. And that's good. Elisivko says that the animation is pretty cool. Yeah, you will have to ask No Vision on me for that. I don't know what happens here. And probably the tooltip as well. Yeah, it looks correct. So I decided to go with the... Well, we'll have to create different recipes, but eventually they will swap based on which one we have. It's probably gonna be easier. The thing is that one recipe at the moment doesn't allow to give us word names. So that's something which is easily fixed, I guess. Just have to go to Sword Recipe and add a list of names. I mean, how did you say that you wanted the names to be defined? Let's see. It would be handy to maintain pot stats from dictionaries. Yeah, it is in a dictionary, it's just that the index I've used are... yes, that you can change the indexes if you don't like it. Yeah, I don't know where you talked about these word names. But basically, we can have a recipe have different types of word name. Oh no, you said it was based on the recipe, and then one recipe would have one name. It would be cool to have this, like tier 2, tier 1, level 2. I think that's the best way to go. So that's an iron sword. And there we go. Except that's not the right name. Oh yeah, here. And tooltip doesn't have the name yet, so here. Sword.name. And there we go. We'll have that iron sword. So I think we're good. I think we're good. And that we have done everything you talked about on the Discord. Sort of. What if we close and start again? Sword should be collected. And we can craft without the bug. Yes, correct. What about rarity names? Well, did you create the list of the names based on the rarity? That's the question. Oh yeah, and we have the video, right? Oh yeah, dude wasn't joking with the tanks. Oh, it's actually throwing something really small. At least it's using the mouse and keyboard accordingly. That's cool. Just played Gemcraft, the only good tower defense game in the genre. I don't know, it's Dungeon Defenders in the genre. We can just use random for testing. Yes and no, because if you want it to be differently afterwards, then the system might be entirely different. So it's probably just in Sword here. So we would have something like apply rarity. We take a sword. It would return the sword. Well, technically, no. It doesn't return anything. And the thing is that right now we only craft the same board rate, but anyway. Static function apply rarity. Okay. So new name, string. No. If sword dodge fault rate is superior or equal to, let's go with 75. Sword name is equal to I guess. And that's it. There we go. There you have a cool iron sword. So if it is under 300 and 600. I think is that having rarity at the moment it's just like for every tier. Sword name has to be changed when it is under 600 and under 300, so at the end it just requires a name color, I guess. Actually, it could be different. Like, this is almost the kind of thing which could be user interface side. There's no need to have this in there. That would be in the crafting scene. Probably here. And that would be the different one. Else text is red plus swording. Eventually we could have a method somewhere which returns the colors based on the rarity, and rarity to have this centralized, but at the moment it can be here. So it is a red iron sword in white. Right, let's see. Yep. Sword rate is based on parts. Yep. I'm not sure to understand this, but maintain part stats from dictionary. We don't need to save crafted sword. It is saved anyway. Try to realize my crafted sword information panel. Yeah, so that's the fix. But yeah, we're quite done through everything. I guess I could be, I don't know, because right now, huh. There's a bug when you click fast collect and craft again, bug animation. Yeah, you just want to have this to hide when you click on craft. It's this. It's what is weird is that when you click on collect, it's supposed to reset. Right there. Yeah, there you go, fixed. What do we have in there? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is fixed. Let it grind a little bit. So you just collect right away and craft again. Oh, it's bugged again. Interesting. It worked once. I know, I guess I know why. Let me see. Yes, that's the problem. Because the button collect shows too early. That's too early. It should happen after 2 seconds. Or yes, yeah, that's just this. All those keys should be moved after 2 seconds. I mean, this one right there. Yes, should be like 2.1. There we go. Should be fixed. Well, I will send it and you will test it because you found the bug in the first place, so you will tell me if. Okay, let's close Godot. Let me. Yep. Close it. Right, so it is published if you want to get that. Regarding the time and what I want to do, maybe I'll be switching to something different. Like, I don't know, I'm in the mood for some gaming at this point. So I'll change the stream if I do that. So let's see what we're gonna do with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of inspiration in there. Mm-hmm. Big jump time. Let me see. Okay. Oh well, that's a little bit The scaling is gonna be awful. Yeah, there's nothing to do with that. Just give me the splash art already. Why are they all so small? Ah, finally. Nope. Nope. There we go. Yes, that's almost it. Yeah, that will do. People will understand. Those who are meant to. Okay, so we're just creating a new stream and we'll go. Okay. Create. Go live. Manage. New. Playlist, yeah, I don't think it's necessary. What time is it? 11, so yeah, we're gonna say that it starts right now. Oh, it's not public. Too bad. Wait, how many times did I link streams which were actually not public? That's kind of crazy if I did that like a lot. No, I'm gonna copy the link and send the text in there. So that's, yeah, let's go there. I hope it's actually gonna work because I never even tried to even make the game work, so yeah, I will just end the stream. Maybe I will go back to game dev later today, I don't know. Because I don't have any specific thing to do. So anyway, I will jump to the next stream which I've linked in the chat. So let's go. I will actually, yeah, well, let's actually just stop it brutally like this. Let's go.